Wait.
Oh shit, it's behind me.
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's like every time I open a link, it's always behind me right now on the TV.
That's not... Watching Jankos play Nidali and wow, as spears fly by me all over here in LA, crazy stuff. You know what that means?
That means I have such a fucking big arm, guys. Like imagine I can throw the spear so fucking far all the way to LA. Damn! I think he's praising my gains. That's what he meant to do. He doesn't want to flame me. He doesn't want to flame my aim. He's praising my gains. That's what he's doing. He's actually praising my gains. Gains. I need to somehow
go back to what is truly important.
Did you make comments on the Fnatic game? Yeah, I just said that we played bad, we had a bad draft, and we also had some spikes in game. I mean, some packet loss, but I don't think it was only because of packet loss that we lost. I mean, it was, you know, a big factor, but I also didn't like the draft and the play. I need water. 1 second. You see, in my opinion, we really had no reason to give up a Talia, which was, you know, the strongest jungle left, with no trade. And I wanted to pick Nidali into Talia, so I was like mentally prepared that this could happen. But then I asked my team, like, hey guys, so what do you think I should play here? And then Mickey was like very, like he said like Lilia, you know, I think the sleep is OP. And then I picked Lilia. And then we picked Zoe on 5 instead of something like Oriana, that, you know, because the thing is when you have Zoe and Lilia, Merrick's value is so high. And our champs are very similar in purpose. I guess he can one-shot, I can't, but they are kind of similar. So I think the draft was like, I'm not blaming Mickey really, because I think that just means I had no balls. Because I could be like, Mickey, shut up. Of course I would, I mean, I wouldn't like be mean to Mickey. But I could, if you know, I could be like, Mickey, shut the fuck up, I'm playing Pygmy Nidalee. And I think that would be much better for the draft, because I think Nidalee Zoe is not as bad as Lilia is with Zoe. And then, I mean, I still still think my pathing was pretty fucking bad in that game, because I think I should be pathing from top to bot, but instead I was pathing from bot to top. And that made me not able to help any lane. We tried to gank bot, but that's giga useless. Yeah. There's a lot of mistakes, you know. It was not only just... Because as a jungler, I don't really... Like, if I have... You know, if I'm farming camps, I don't really... I care. But, like, the problem was that I was farming camps too much. And I just couldn't do anything on the map. And they, you know, they based with Talia. And as a TP top, they dived Camille. And Camille is a very snowbally matchup. So, that was already not good. Like, I still think the play and the draft could have been better. But I also... Again, I didn't have strong enough opinion to make it happen, so I also blame myself. Yeah, and I think Kilisan got his champion. That he can play pretty much only one champion, and he got the champion he can play. So that's also a bit unlucky, I guess. Don De Vuitton, thank you. Star, thank you. Brew, thank you.
What do you recommend for gold, plat, ELO?
Jungle diff, yeah, of course. I mean, it was a huge jungle diff. It was a huge top diff. It was a huge jungle diff. I think the least of a diff, it was mid. I think Caps didn't really do anything bad. He just couldn't carry. And bot lane is kind of whatever, you know. I think it was most top jungle diff in that game. Yeah, I did see Lucas Twitter. But yeah, I just don't think we should open Talia in that case when they banned Udyr. Because I wanted to play Udyr into Talia, but then they banned Udyr. And I think when they banned Udyr, we banned Talia and they first pick Kai'Sa. And when they first pick Kai'Sa, we take... I mean, it's like not really relevant right now. I don't want to like tell you what I think about drafting, but I just think that in my eyes, against Fnatic specifically, we could have a better draft. I think the draft we had could work against a fucking SK Gaming, you know. But I think against Fnatic, we could like tweak a little bit. So, wait, 1 sec, it's fucking cold. Now it's cold, before it was warm. There's so much snow, it's so white! Man, I like it! Wait, I'll show you. I have a fucking ice ball. I have an ice ball. Wanna see an ice ball? Oh yeah, it's an ice ball. And now, I mean, I don't really have like a. Oh. It's just water, right? So it's no big deal. I mean, it's kind of a little bit on the floor, but it's not gonna melt that fast. And the problem is that it's not like on the wood; it's on the carpet. So it's just gonna make it a bit wet, and it's gonna be. Wait, Carlos, no, it's not like I want a cleaning service. No. Yeah, the next time we lose a game, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know. We had wet floor and I slipped on the wet floor and then I can't play. Like, I don't know, Carlos, like, can you just bring someone to like clean the floor? Yeah, it's not an excuse here. It's not like it's not. It's just. I mean, it's just a little bit. Wait, I did close the window. I even opened it harder.
Jankos, really want me to say it?
Yeah, it is a lot of snow, and the carpet's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's gonna be a little bit wet. It's not that much. Wait, it's so cold now. I had the. You know, when I went to close the window, then I got excited about snow, and then I kind of opened it very wide to get some snow, and then I didn't close it, so now it's even colder. But that just means I have a lot of fresh air, which is nice. Haha. Fireball, thank you. Fireflies, thank you. A lot of fire. Maybe we should play Brand. Aka Jadrek, thank you. I'm a bit further down from Berlin, minus 15.5 a meter of snow. You mean 15 centimeters, right? Dennis, thank you for giving us up. You mean 15 centimeters of snow, right? I don't actually know how much snow do you have in Berlin. Like, we have some, you know. I don't know how much is it. In my city, there was a lot of snow as well. Apparently it was snowing. That's what my parents told me, at least. So I assume, you know, apparently it was snowing as much as in Berlin, and in Berlin it was like a lot of snow. So, what do you think of the upcoming changes to the jungle? So I think Giant Sulky is very strong. There's no surprise there that they wanna make it weaker. And I also would like the jungle to be less like, because right now, if you wanna play a good jungle, you have to farm a lot, right? Like, look at my CS in all of these games. 200. Okay, in this game I didn't farm that much, right? I had 200 CS in 30 minutes. In this game I had 165. So not that much, right? In this game I had almost 200. So in this game I had... actually I had similar CS. Well, the point is there's a lot of CS pretty much in every game. Like, you didn't really get it like, last year or 2 years ago. Like 100 CS in 15 minutes, I mean, that's quite a lot, you know? I always have more farm than enemy jungle. 200 to 195. It's never a big difference because everyone is farming so much, right? 165 to 139. I guess in this game, 187 to 184. So even in a losing game, I have more CS. 1-3 to... Wait, what? 1-3 to what? 180. 99 to 60. But that's Ivan. Yeah, 194 to 194. Wait. We have the same fucking CS. That's like 88 to 107. But yeah, basically like every game you farm so much. So I think it's not bad if they would make it so that you don't actually have to always farm. And I feel like with the decreasing jungle XP you get from camps, it's gonna kind of happen. Because right now you will be able, like if you give up your own farm to help your laners, right? You will not get as punished because enemy jungle will get slightly less XP. It's still going to be a pretty big, significant difference, but it's gonna be lower than right now. So in theory, you wanna give up some of your lead and, you know, help, you know, Wunder or Reckless or Caps or whoever is just not gonna put you as behind. Especially if you can run it down and you can get attacks, right? Because taxing is actually very good. The thing is, taxing is one of these things that like puts jungle super far ahead. For example, if you go mid lane and you push out 2 waves because, you know, someone needs a push out, it's insane. Yeah, I did check the tweet already. Felmatter, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. Mega fans since Rocket Days. Thank you, Jinkuya. 3 months with me. Nolan, thank you as well. Yeah, that was Kled music, so Kledar. Moonstone and Landry on Lilia. In that game, I chose Moonstone because we had Zoe. So again, like, we had Zoe, so I wanted Zoe to do damage, and I chose Moonstone because I wanted to just heal then. I think, you know, it's not needed to go Landris in that game. If we don't have Zoe, I could maybe go the Landris, but with Zoe I wanted to do something else. It didn't help. It was just lost. Always smite Canyon minion. Okay, I didn't say that you should always smite the cannon. You can smite the range minion, or you can, you know, get the wolf. What did I eat today? I had gluten-free pasta because I'm allergic with chicken. And then I had protein shake with rice protein, raspberries, banana, soy milk, and water. And then I had a kebab with fries. That was a little bit unhealthy, just slightly, you know, kebab with fries. And then with no sauce, just fries and kebab. And then I also had some fried chicken. No peanut butter today because I'm out of peanut butter. Okay, so I have complained right now, if you are asking about it. I'm out of peanut butter and I ordered peanut butter last week. But the peanut butter never arrived. It said on Amazon that our neighbor picked up the package for me in which the peanut butter was supposed to be in. But then when I was trying to reach our neighbor, I couldn't because Amazon didn't leave like a note, you know, in the mailbox. So I don't actually know which neighbor took the peanut butter. But the neighbor never came to our door as well. So right now I'm out of peanut butter. I've been waiting a week to, like, I ordered peanut butter, rice protein, almond butter. I ordered some face care as well. I had like a face foam so I can wash my face. And I ordered cacao. Like a coca. Like Coke? No, not Coke. No, like cacao, you know? Yeah, like the brown powder. Not cocaine, no. Not weed either. Like the black powder. Like not black, brown. Cocoa. Cocoa powder? Cacao? Yeah, anyway, I ordered the brown powder to be able to use my protein shakes as well. So I don't always have to use many fruits because rice protein, I don't know if any of you tried rice protein ever, but it tastes like shit. So if you ever drink rice protein, you need to kill the taste with something else. You can kill it with milk, you can kill it with, you know, fruits, but it's really fucking terrible taste. So you know, if I don't want to like have too many fruits, I could also just use cocoa powder and honey or something to make it a little bit sweeter, or just fruits again, or a different milk. But if you eat protein like rice protein with water, not only it's very hard to mix, you need to use a blender to mix that so it doesn't stay on the bottom, but also it tastes like shit. The first time I drank rice protein with water, I thought I'm gonna die. Yeah, I have beef protein as well. Yeah, I do have beef protein. I also have beef protein. I also mix the beef protein with the rice protein sometimes because the beef protein actually tastes good. So I use both beef protein and rice protein. It just like depends on the day, right? You should try apple slices dipped in almond butter. I want to try almond butter. That's why I ordered it. But we have a fucking almond butter stealer and a peanut butter stealer. I don't know. So one of our neighbors. What about eating normal food instead of protein shakes? Oh, I eat a lot of normal food. The thing is, I'm eating a lot of food, you know. I drink protein shakes because I want to grow, but I also like eat a lot of food.
Jankos, you want me to say it? I will say it. You're literally better than fake.
Hey, Jankos.
Well, have fun, LP. Hey, Junkie. Hey, Huncher. Carrots and ranch? What? Carrots and ranch? What is carrots and ranch? Is there a difference between cocoa and cacao? I'm not sure. In G2 we have free cocoa. No, we don't have free cocoa in G2. We don't do that shit. No. No drugs, okay? Dana, thank you. No drugs allowed. Reckless said you touched him. Did I now? Maybe I did. Yeah, Ocelot is Ocelot is getting the good shit for us. I've seen more meat on KFC leg. What do you think about Beepo's Volibear? Like what do you want me to say? Like what do you want to say? What do you think about Canyon's graves? I mean, good fucking question. You know, we were like I mentioned the story before, but when we were doing the interviews to the Chinese fans, right? After we lost Worlds against Amon this year, the Chinese interviewers asked Caps, "Hey Caps, so what was the thought process about sitting in the cracks brush for about 3 minutes and then dying? What was the thought process there? I mean, you just tried to make it happen and it didn't. That was the fucking thought process. What do you mean was the thought process? Like, what the fuck? Oh no, I just wanted to go to cracks for 3 minutes and then I just decided that, since no one faced me, I will FF, so I just ran it down after. That was the thought process. I mean, like, sometimes the questions can be weird.
If they nerf jungle gold XP, does that make Elise at all playable in competitive?
No, that doesn't help her. Elise also got nerfed. I mean, if they nerf jungle XP, maybe, because Elise benefits from being low level. But she also has terrible farming. Hey, hello, son Jankos. How are you? Did you drink your milk today when you woke up? No, I didn't drink. I drank after I ate lunch. What is the thought process of dying in game? Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to die, I just thought that maybe it will help, but it didn't. Lee Sin is back. Lee Sin is actually getting buffed next patch, and I think after Lee Sin buffs, he could be very viable. Because Lee Sin got buffed several times now in a row, and I feel like because he's getting buffed so much, he could be very viable. Next patch. Not this patch just yet, but high chance next patch. 11.4, I think Lee Sin. Prowlers on Lee Sin, I feel like something else better. Yeah, but Goldringer just got nerfed. What do you do on Lee Sin though? I mean, yeah, the problem is Lee Sin has no good items. I feel like Divine Sunderer is kind of useless on Lee Sin. I feel like you could go Goldringer, but it's not great. But I guess it's like maybe the best even. But Goldringer just got nerfed, but it's still like kind of viable. You could also go Duskblade or Eclipse. I think maybe Duskblade, Eclipse could be the play. Stridebreaker. Actually, Stridebreaker doesn't sound that bad. I mean, no, Eclipse is like good because you are very... Gale Force listen? Nah. And people ask, what do you think about Jankos listen? Oh, it's absolutely brutal for the enemy team, of course, not for my teammates. I mean, some people could say that my teammates also suffer when I pick listen, but it's not true. It's a lie. Vintage, thank you, Vintage. So in this game, I have to play AP because, we have Yone mid lane. And that means I might just look in, because I played Nidalee, so I might just look in Echo or Lilia even. I think playing Lilia would not be that bad here, so I might play that. Nice Kaiser turbo broken. Her jump, her roaming, you know, scales very, very good. When she gets a Q upgrade, she's so strong. There's lots of reasons why Kaiser is very viable, very strong. I think Riot was nerfing Elise preemptively because of the jungle. No. I think Riot just nerfed Elise. I don't think they cared about jungle changes. I think the jungle changes were like not that planned as well. Missing known SSB, thank you. I mean, I think Riot was just like, because Riot said jungle is a shit role, because jungle is insanely unfun to play, because, you know, everyone will flame you and hate you. So like jungle is like really unfun, but it's very important, because if you have bad jungle, you will probably lose the game. So the jungle is like a shit role, you know. It's very unrewarding, but it's very hard to play, I guess. So they don't really know how to fix it, you know. They don't know how to make jungle fun and like more popular, you know. It's hard. I don't know what I would do. I would maybe get rid of the support, and then we have only 4 people, and then jungle can play one-on-one in the jungle. I tried Kindred in ranked past 3 games. I went all 3 deathless games in Diamond, and now I know why you like to play Kindred. Yeah, Kindred is fun for sure. Especially if we get leads, it's super fun. I have a pencil right here. I don't know why I have one. I don't actually use pencil often. I didn't use it in a while actually, but I have one. So it's Piosik, my younger brother. I mean, we spoke because we did interview together. I think Piosik is very fun. I hope I can meet him again. Missing, no, I actually think. Viego game, no. Viego is not that viable, so I'm not wasting games on it. USG2 Twitter new photo of Mickey on your TV.
You mean G2 tweeted
The photo of me and Mickey? What do you think about girls that have muscles? What kind of a question is that? What's the difference between a boy having muscles and a girl having muscles? I think it's exactly the same, no? Whoever is working out and has muscles, great for him. It's hard work. It's not easy to you know, have visible muscles. I know it's not easy to have visible muscles. You should have seen Perix Nidali yesterday. He was smurfing. Wait, what? Perix Nidali? Who is jungle that you want to play on stage that you haven't had a chance to play yet? The jungle I want to play on stage and I haven't had the chance to play against yet. I don't think there is any. I mean, he's asking about player, not about the champion. I don't think there's any player I necessarily would like to play against. Maybe Kanavi on stage, because I didn't get to play him on stage last year. No, I think I will pass on Canyon. I already played against Canyon. I don't need to play against Canyon again. I think, you know, if we go to Worlds, it would be good if you would end up on the opposite side of the bracket, and hopefully, you know. And hopefully by the time we meet each other, we don't.